Do you remember the interest rates on your student loans?
I think it was about 5%.
Okay, so if the interest rates were 5% or more, by rolling them into a loan at 3.19, we're taught that we're better off taking those 5% loans and putting it into this 3.19% loan. Correct, doctor?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So the total amount of loans that you rolled into this mortgage, can you give me a rough estimate of how much you rolled into your mortgage with the student loans?
My student loans were 200K.
About 200K. Okay. So here's what we're doing. So out of the 255, 200 of it is student loans.
Right.
Okay. So now to pay off by rolling it into the mortgage this way, okay, I'm going to scroll down to $200,000 to pay off $200,000 because that you had about $55,000 worth of mortgage left, $200,000 in student loans left. So by $200,000 in student loans, do you realize that the bank wants $127,800 interest just on the student loan portion of your mortgage? $127,000. Okay.
Right.
That's over half. So wouldn't that make your 5% loans now at least 50% loans? If I owe 200,000, but I'm going to pay $127,000 interest on it. So this is what we're doing now, understanding what banking is doing by getting us to roll loans into the mortgage. We don't look at the interest rate. We should look at the interest cost, because now every single month, starting out, your interest cost on each one of those loan payments is now starting out at $677, and it goes down from there. So we're not paying 3.99. We're paying a lot more than that. So what do we do when we have this situation? Da 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 da, come to the rescue. Let's cut your interest cost on these loans that you currently have by 75%. Pay off the loan faster and cheaper by knowing how much to pay and when to pay out of your current budget. So, doctor, did you realize that our average client who pays off their student loans pays it off in 5 to 7 years?
No.
Yes. Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yes.
Mine is due to be, maturity date is 2038.
2038. So how would you like to beat that by several years?
That'd be nice.
Okay. So there is a way to understand it. I have a ton of videos up here on YouTube that you can start watching those videos. If you want, you can know the month, day, and year you could be debt free on these loans and how much interest you could save. You don't have to change your budget. You don't have to make more money. You don't have to sacrifice lifestyle. We're going to show you how to optimize the money that you already have, disrupt the bank's timing, which makes it impossible for them to charge you this exorbitant amount of interest. Would you like for us to take a look at that for you?
That'd be nice.
All right.
And in the meantime, would I just pay $100 a month on the car note without paying extra money?
I wouldn't pay any extra money. I would just make the regular car note.
Right, but pay it weekly, I mean, like you said?
Oh, you can do that. Yeah, if you're going to make the same amount, yeah, just make the regular car payment and see if they'll accept it weekly. That'll save you some money.
Okay.
Yes, but any extra money should go to a loan that saves you more interest. Does that make more sense?
Absolutely.
All righty. So here, you want to go to ice10k.com, ice10k.com, fill out the information there, follow all the instructions, put in your information about your mortgage and your student loans. We'll tell you the month, day, and year you'll be debt free on that and how much interest you can save by using the P.I.L.L method instead of just guessing at how much to pay extra.
Thank you.
You are so welcome for coming to the stage, and thank you for bringing your question. You helped a lot of people.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life, and it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.